First off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burkhead. Everybody say they won't be till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do, what it do. It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Who say, man? God damn it. Yeah, man, I started not to do a video today, man. Yeah, man. Had some shit going on. But anyway, I seen this shit and I think it's breaking goddamn news. And apparently, I guess Oscar and Ryan are saying that if the Tank fight don't go through, they gonna fight Regis Prograis. I was just listening to the T.O. video I did about T.O. and Josh Taylor. And I was talking about this fight and I was talking about the frustration of how the respect level that's been given to Ryan. How Oscar gave Tank a deadline to sign and Tank heard him signed. And it's been a lot of shit. I heard a lot of shit going on with this rematch clause. One thing about it, when you're the ace, Canelo did it with Plant. He did it with several fighters. He had a rematch clause that if I lose, it's an automatic rematch. But if you win, I mean, if you win, I automatically get a rematch. But if I win, you don't get a rematch. So that's pretty common. Joshua has done it. Canelo has done it. Yeah, when you the A side, yeah, you do that. But also, even though you're able to do that, I'm very surprised that Tank wants a rematch clause. Because I've heard you speak very confident and that you're gonna knock him out. You've never asked for a rematch clause with any other fighter, so I just think it's very strange. I think the respect level is very high. At this point, I think Oscar and Ryan just really at this point they so confident. They doing a little pimp. That was a pimp move. That was a power move. That was a move to say, look, motherfucker, if you want this fight, you're gonna do what the fuck we say. All these stipulations we want, you're going to have to agree to that shit. Or we can just go on elsewhere. That's some shit I thought Tank would do because he's in position like that. I figured he would have done talked some shit by now and said, look, bro, I ain't got time for this shit. I got plenty of other fighters trying to fight me. Nah. Tank waiting patient. Yeah, Tank waiting like that baby mama. Yeah, and her baby daddy gone, and he done. It's his third time down, and she always hold him down. Yeah, you like that? yeah. You said it let us like a bug. I mean, you patient, bro. I thought you'd have went off by now, but I definitely don't think this Regis Prograis fight is realistic. I think they're just trying to stir up some shit because Regis will respond. If you call his name, he gonna respond. So. Regis already said, bro, you're an IG model, which, Regis handled Ryan how I wish Tank would have said. He said, bro, I don't even take you serious. You an IG model, bro. I dog you. That boy Regis said, I'll beat the fuck out you, bro, and I won't even have to train. That's what he think of Ryan. And that's pretty much what I think of him. Yeah, I think the same shit, So, I don't think that shit is realistic. I don't think the Regis Ryan fight is realistic. I think there was a move, to make Tank and make Al and them and pretty much, kind of, bend to what the fuck I want. So like I said, at this point, in my opinion, I think Ryan is the A side. Yeah, he's the A side fighter, and so I guarantee you, within a day or two, this fight will be made. Al and Espinoza gonna rewrite their contract, and they're gonna put whatever they Oscar said to put on there. They're gonna put it on there. Another thing I gotta point out, I'm not just mad that Ryan is getting red carpet treatment because I think he ain't shit, and he's never even been a world champion. I gotta point out again, he's never been on pay-per-view. He's never fought at MGM Grand, and never fought at Barclays. Never fought at some of these places where the stars fight at. Nah, he ain't never done that. Yeah, you ain't seen him at the Cowboy Stadium fight. Never happened, bro. So like I said, this huge fan base that they're saying he had is very counterfeit. So I'm saying that to say, yeah, I'm mad at the fakeness of boxing and how somebody can scam their way to the top. This is a straight scam, bro. At this point, I just want to point, that's a scam. Anybody that don't want to be a world champion but just want to go fight the star and get a big fight, that's a scam. You scamming your way to the top, and Tank is allowing that shit. But anyway, like I said, also, I'm very disgusted at the fact that Oscar, somebody who's been accused of sticking his fists up women and doing weird shit and assaulting women in weird sexual ways and messing with different trans women, wearing thongs and shit. Yeah, doing all that kind of shit, letting women whip him and demasculate him and yeah, and conquer him and shit like that. Also, he's a druggie. He's a known cokehead. It's pretty much documented. It's very, and I don't know how we got so much respect for a dope fiend. There's no questioning his money, no questioning what the fuck is Oscar asking for? Because I gotta be honest, we gotta talk about this. Golden Boy is not booming. Golden Boy Promotions is not making a lot of money. They haven't had big fights. Since Canelo lost, they've been pretty much at the bottom, bro, of promotions. So like I said, yeah, it's way more respect. And, you know, they got the zone, which is fucking with Eddie. So Eddie bringing his dust ass over. And he's trying to get a little piece of the pie. So I'm looking at how they're willing to, yeah, they're going to share promotions and put it on the zone too. I just look at the scam of it. At this point, it ain't nothing but a scam. And I know for a fact, Alan Espinoza and Tank, he going to tell them, look, bro, whatever they ask for, just give it to them. Just give it to him, because at this point, like I said, my problem with Tank is that he respects Ryan to the utmost, but he has no respect for Devin, no respect for Shakur, no respect for no other fighter, no respect for T.O., no respect for none of these other fighters. But he's willing to do whatever it takes to make the fight with Ryan. And he want a rematch clause. He respect him, and he think this the toughest fight of his career. I don't know, man. I know one thing. You better keep Regis Prograis name out your mouth. He might put a little pressure on you, but I know the fans ain't gonna put no pressure on it. But I just don't like how fighters just name fighters like that, because I know there's no method to that. Ryan Garcia would never in his life step in the ring with Regis Prograis. That'll never happen. Yeah, that'll never happen. So that was just cap. That was just some shit to say. But I know he ain't gonna get called out on that. That ain't gonna get called out. And so that's why I made a video about it. Yeah, I had to talk about this. And it's another reason why, yeah, after this, I gotta talk about some other shit that ain't got shit to do with boxing. Yeah, but this one of my last videos about boxing before I talk about some other. And I get back to boxing when it ain't as fake and when shit get pointed out a little bit more. And ain't nobody saying duck. You know, when you start mentioning another fighter in the midst of negotiations with one fighter, that's a duck move. So, no, you ain't gonna hear nothing about being no duck. So, you know, I don't know who Prograis gonna fight, man. I'm looking at 140, man. I don't know who gonna fight him at this point. Yeah, at this point, it's becoming a goddamn mystery of who will fight Regis Prograis at 140. Because I gotta be honest though. I said Tank would beat Regis. I said that before, but I got a difference of opinion. I know he'd slaughter Ryan. Within 3 rounds, he'd slaughter him. But that Tank versus Regis fight is a very 50-50 fight. But at this point, I would favor Regis. I just think he's very strong. And even though I don't think Ryan will hurt Tank. I think Tank gonna walk through that shit. He gonna walk through him, bro. But I don't know. I don't know if Tank. I think Tank can definitely get Regis Prograis respect. I don't know if he can stop Regis. I don't know if he could stop Regis, because I know he can't keep up with Regis Prograis output Regis Prograis throw a lot of punches. And he sit on his punches, and I think he could hurt Tank. Matter of fact, I think they could hurt each other. That's a 50-50 fight. That's a 50-50 fight. I would favor Regis because of the size and the strength of him, but that's a 50-50 fight. A very 50-50 fight. And I don't know if that fight would ever happen. But I definitely think Tank would fight Regis way before Ryan would. But yeah, I see what Oscar getting away with. Man, I just see it. That motherfucker hitting lines right now, just drawing up shit and adding shit to the contract right now with all them goddamn trainings around them. But anyway, that coke sniffing motherfucker, he gonna keep coming up with more and more stipulations. You know, he fucked up the deal with Jamal Charlo versus Jaime Munguia. You know, and he ran here trying to slander Jamal's name. And, you know, Oscar do a lot of weird shit, bro. And so I'm going to be the one to call him out on it. You know, I talk a lot of shit about Eddie, but at this point, I think Oscar, he's like the slumber promoter to me. I think he the slumber promoter. At least the rest of them ain't got shit hanging out their nose and shit and eyes booked every goddamn time in front of the television. But yeah, this is 903 Boxing. I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.